Well, good morning. No, yeah, I'm not woken up yet.
Lost the plot.
Good morning. Come out local this morning to a local farm field here, which, as you can see just behind me, is absolutely ablaze with rapeseed. And the reason we've come to this specific field is because on a hill in the background there's a beautiful set of, well, I don't want to say lone trees, pairs of trees, each side of the brow of the hill. It's absolutely beautiful. Potential for a few different shots here, we're thinking. Me and Steve have been having a bit of a chat, and you've got the two on the left hand side, which I've actually going to frame up in a short while, just singling out those two. But there's also obviously the wider shot with the ones on the right hand side. In addition to that, I've gone for starting off with a portrait, and what I quite like with this scene is you've got a bit of a layering effect, if you like, of the greens of the sort of the stems of the rapeseed, the rapeseed itself, and then obviously the sky and the trees in the background. So you've got that sort of tiered approach of the sort of, you know, the greens, yellows, and the sky. It's going to be quite a nice photo, I think. So I'm in at 100mm, and yeah, f11 ISO 100, currently at 0.6 of a second. It's absolutely, it's beautiful, beautiful still morning, so there's not any movement in any of the foliage. But I think as the sun rises, the wind will start to pick up a little bit, so I might have to account for that by upping the shutter speed and maybe increasing the ISO slightly. I am having to focus stack as well, so I'm going to take a photo of the immediate green stems, halfway into the image pretty much, and then one for the trees in the background. One of the things I'm going to have to do with this one is remove one of the trees in post. I don't know if you can just make out this one over here. Yeah, it just kind of ruins the scene. So it's just ever so slightly encroaching into the photo. So I just need to take out those few little branches that are sort of sticking into the photo. But yeah, it should work out to be quite nice. I have just framed up another image, pretty much the same composition. I've gone in a bit tighter, and basically what I've done is I've actually put it down to f5.6 to actually get these foreground rapeseed seeds out of focus, and you got that beautiful sort of wash of like a blurry sort of yellowiness. And then obviously, you know, it's gradually going into the nice sharp rapeseed in the background, and obviously the trees in the background. So yeah, I'll put both on screen. So I'll put the blurry one and the non-blurry one on screen. Let me know which one you prefer in the comments. I'm now going to frame up a portrait shot just using the trees on the left hand side, but I'm going to move back over that way just ever so slightly, because there's this almost like a dip in the rapeseed, which is creating this sort of like slight dark patch. I don't know if you can probably see that on the camera, probably not, which is just, yeah, just making it look a little bit messy. So if I come back over that way just a few meters, I should be able to exclude that from the frame. So I'm going to move back over there and I'll talk you through the composition. Okay, so as you can probably see, I've just come a little way back from the car here, which has worked in my favour because, as I mentioned a minute ago, there's this patch of a sort of dark, I don't know, it must be like a little gap in the rapeseed, which is a little bit distracting in the scene. So by coming back this way, there's actually a bit of a sort of a raise in the field, if you like, a bit of an undulation, and it just gets this lovely clean sweep of this yellow rapeseed, hence the trees in the background. So I've taken two more shots. I've taken one again of the four trees in the landscape, orientation. I pretty much put, as I say, the brow of the hill across the middle of the frame, and put the trees on the left and the right hand thirds. And I've also done another portrait one as well, of just the two trees on the left hand side, and again with the rapeseed leading up to it, and obviously the sky in the background. There is a touch of pink in the sky, but what I might actually end up doing with that is desaturating that, because I think it would just look a bit sickly with the pinks and the yellows together. It's just a bit of a weird combination. So I might just go for like a bit of a grey sky, and it should work out to be quite a nice scene. So I'm going to put these on screen now. Let me know what you think. Okay, so I framed up one last image from this location, and it's incorporating the trees on the left-hand side of the hill. I've put those on the bottom right-hand third of this image. I'm in portrait orientation, just giving a lot of space, a lot of breathing space of the sky around these trees. Just gives us a sort of feeling of just openness to the scene, I find. What I'd absolutely love, and I think would make the perfect conditions here, is if we had a bit of direct sunlight on this rapeseed and some real dark, moody storm clouds in the background there. That contrast between the rapeseed that's been lit up and, you know, the dark, moody clouds in the background, I think would make an absolutely spectacular image. Alright, so I think that's us done for this morning. Bit of a short one, but hopefully come away with some pretty nice images. It's absolutely beautiful here. I've been here once before when I first started photography, and obviously because they change, it's arable farming, they change the fields every year. When I came here last time, it was just green fields, and yeah, I didn't get any decent shots, to be honest with you. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed watching this. If you have, please give us a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.